This is an Off the Tongue podcast. Welcome to SkateMansfield.
What's up, SkateMansfield? Welcome to SkateMansfield, where we talk about skateboarding in Mansfield. I'm BJ Price.
I'm Adam McElroy.
We got...
I
didn't know he would come in.
He's a quick learner, dude.
So, hold on.
He's a quick learner.
I'm BJ Price.
I'm Adam McElroy.
I'm Vaundoom, a.k.a. Betty White.
Hey, a.k.a. V-Rob.
Yeah.
And we got stuff to talk about.
Let's go.
So much has happened since...
Yeah.
When's the last episode we had, Adam?
About a month ago. Real quick before we get into it, thanks for the love on the last episode.
Yeah.
It has over
100% on
800
that.
views, which is a ton for us.
For anybody.
Yeah, that's a ton for anybody on the network in general. So
Gee
thank you
whiz.
for the love. Please subscribe, though. If you're
Subscribe.
watching this and you're the 800th listener, you need to be our 800th subscriber or
100%.
track down other people to get them to subscribe, whatever.
Subscribe if you can. Check out the network. You got to check out the Teach Dummy podcast.
Yup.
You got to check out the Average AF podcast.
Nope.
You got to check out...
You can if you want.
You can check it out. You just got to be cautioned as you go
Yeah,
in.
very not family friendly.
Ryan is the funniest person I've ever seen.
Dude, no.
He's-
No. No.
I love how Vaughn will
How can
hype him up all the time.
No.
That's so
I'm
good.
quitting. It's over. I quit this podcast because what
No,
you just said
can't,
about the other podcast.
Because we also
Speaking-
got to shout out the Greener Grass podcast.
Shout out. Yeah, we
Can't
gotta
quit
give them
before
love.
that.
Hey, since this is Skate Mansfield,
Sure.
speaking of Ryan,
This is about to be bad.
this is a funny memory. There was a time because you know we was talking about Tony Hawk 2 like this.
Yeah.
So me and him,
Mhm.
we used to hang out all the time back in like high school or junior high school, right?
Sure.
And this was around the time that I bought Tony Hawk 2 and he was chilling, right?
So great.
And he was like, "Yo, man, what's good?" We were just chilling, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, "You know, what you been doing, man?" I was like, just been playing Tony Hawk 2. Like, really? I verbatim remember this. I don't know out of all of the memories that
Dude,
we've had.
that's so fun.
I verbatim remembers. I remember his face and everything. He's like, "Really?" Like,
Wow.
Gee
yeah.
whiz, mister.
And then he's like,
He
"Can
went
we
super white?
Yeah, he was like, "Can we play it?" And I was
Wow.
like, I mean, I don't know if my mom will let me, bro. Like, she don't really care. Like,
You were like, dude, you're weirding me out right now.
Nah, because it was the hot stuff at the moment, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but
everybody-
he said it in a way where it's like, back up,
But
dude.
you got to remember, this is like junior high.
Oh, yeah.
we weren't that developed in our personalities.
true.
yet. So, but he was always a funny guy. He's
don't
always,
give him
I'm
that.
not gonna lie, man. He's hilarious. When he told me that one joke with the when I was on there last time.
Oh.
I don't remember it, but I know it was bad.
Oh, it was
If we're
great.
gonna do Tony Hawk 2 memories, all right. So big memory with my wife. I remember like when we started dating again. I've known my wife since I dated her in junior high. She dumped me, rightfully so.
Damn.
But then we got back together like senior year.
He was like,
Tony
my name
Hawk
is
2 was
B-Rob.
out. Yeah. Tony Hawk 2 was the hot thing. And one way she got me to come over, she's like, "I'm stuck on this level, Tony Hawk. I can't get this many points or whatever. Can you come?"
Wait,
make
she
this happen?"
dumped you and was like,
Nah, dude.
You know
That's
what?
a setup. She trapped you.
That's fine with me.
That's a
was
Tony Hawk
like-
trap, dude. That's a classic.
the TSPS trap.
Yeah.
she was
That-
like, "Dang, I made a mistake.
Yes, she was.
Let me hit him with this Activision right."
Yeah, dude. That's a classic THT, dude. Tony Hawk traps, right?
Tony.
That's a
Hawk
classic,
trap.
dude. That's early 2000s. That's early
dude.
aughts, dude.
And y'all
God.
just like y'all.
You got
came
together. Dude. You got.
She got me.
Look where
I
you're
went
at
over
now,
there.
happy and stuff.
We sat in her basement. I beat the level for her. She
I bet you-
kissed me.
Yeah, she was like, "I'm back, baby. I'm back."
Dude, we've been married for 17 years at this point. Let's go.
Look, I appreciate
wanna
it,
be
and
like
I'm
BJ.
glad you're happy, but it was set
I'm
up
happy.
on
100%.
a trap.
I
I'm
wanna
fine
be-
with that.
Hey, I want to be like BJ when I get older.
I'd like to be trapped if anybody's out there.
Who's out there? Who wants to trap? My man,
I can't be trapped.
My man will practice Tony Hawk Pro Skater all day. Every
I don't need to
day.
practice, dude.
He's got this. The dude's got the digits to make the
Got
the
10 of
Tony
them, all
Hawk.
10 of them.
Yo, after
What guy out there's got all 10, dude?
After Tony Hawk 2, I would be saying for months at the kids at the school, "I'm whipping up a can on you, you punk."
There you go. Yep. Wow,
Tony
the
Hawk's-
memories.
Dude, Underground 2 with Bam and
Yep.
all that stuff. We got stuff to talk about. We got
Wow.
Bam to talk about at some point, but
For
we need
sure.
to start somewhere. And we're going to
Somewhere?
I think we're going to start with the Where's My Skate Park stuff, and I hope I hit the right button. Here
You
we
won't,
go.
you
Are
won't,
ready?
you won't.
Here it goes. Here it is.
Skate park.
Boom. Nailed it.
Real one.
Nailed it.
Gangster.
Nailed it. So what we got to talk about here with the Where's My Skate Park stuff, there was an interview recently on the Richland Source with
Yep.
the dudes, the solid dudes who are out there doing the groundwork.
Right.
100%. You got
You could call these guys the Lebowskis, right? They're
Oh,
the dudes,
100%.
dude. All
the
of them are the
dudes.
dudes.
they came in, someone peed on their rug and took the
Yeah,
slab
dude.
away,
Yep.
ripped the slab.
Got a new rug though.
These guys
Did they return
are
the
out
slab?
there. No,
No.
they sure didn't. But these guys are out there trying to find it. Where's it going to be? Hopefully in Liberty Park at the old tennis court there. We'll put the link. Let's put the link in the description of
We
the
can do that.
episode. You can listen to their interview on the Open Mic podcast, and they'll tell you a little bit of everything that they're working on. They're the ones who are really doing the groundwork. Tanner and Ori. There's a couple other guys. There's Gage. They're out there doing the solid, good work for the Mansfield committee, in the skateboarding world, right? So where do we fit in with that? I've messaged them, and right now they're just fighting that fight to see if the city's going to back them up with that DIY stuff. So we're just going to basically stay out of their way and let them do the work,
Yeah.
right? We're going to stay out of their way, let them do that work. Hopefully it comes to a good conclusion where they can get the get Mansfield to be like, yeah, this is your spot. Let's do
Right.
something. From there, from when I've talked to them, once all of that is okayed and spring comes around and they start building, they need hands. And that's where we come in.
Yep.
Skate Mansfield, we will let you know when days that they're going to be building, days that things are going to happen. We'll let you know. You need to be there. That's what's going to happen.
The what?
So we'll let you know. My cat, right?
I love this kitty.
Kitty cat.
I love this kitty. I don't know if you want to talk about it too, or if this is on the hush hush yet. Maybe. Don't know. You got a pretty cool email too.
Oh, we did.
You
Yeah.
did? You got
But
a pretty-
before that, I
Okay.
just want everybody
Okay.
to know that the Skate Mansfield, the podcast and everything, our stuff that
Kitty's welcome, dude. Kitty's welcome.
I'm
Kitty's
afraid he's
fine.
going to step on the wrong key and
He
just
might.
get us
He
out of it.
might.
Just wants to see what the camera's up to.
oh,
Whoa, don't
oh.
fall, dude. All's good.
Yeah, don't be attacking.
For Skate Mansfield,
He might attack the camera, bro.
dude, stay away from the
It's
camera.
about to be a great edit.
We just need to know that we need to stay the course. I got a phone call this week. I made a phone call this week. We've got some stuff moving for the Lexington Park to get it fixed. He's looking at me like, why aren't you scrubbing my head? This cat. I'm sorry. But we've got some stuff moving in that way, so we need to be ready for that as well.
That's
Yep.
dope.
That might be. I've talked to some people who might donate time and equipment to get things done in Lexington. So
There we go.
But they had that skate park when I was in high school.
right. So we will stay the course with that, and we'll use that momentum to hopefully help the Liberty DIY Park.
Yep.
Right.
I like it.
So we'll stick with that right now. So Skate Mansfield, stay the course. Everything's good. Another big part of Where's My Skate Park? We got approved to use the gym at Ontario Christian Fellowship, which is now the Crossroads Ontario campus,
Yep.
where we can skate indoors for the winter,
That's
awesome.
crazy.
which is awesome. It'll
Yes.
start February 10th, I believe, is the date.
It's all
that
in
it'll
like
start.
pamphlets and stuff.
Yep, there will be
It's
a
in
link.
print.
By the time this episode comes out, check the episode description. We will have a link to where you can sign up for that. There will be a waiver. And hopefully we will raise some money or get donated some ramps to have in there. I've been okayed for all of it. We tested the floor that's in there.
Yep.
It can withstand skateboard of abuse and everything, we might, if anything that does happen, if you come in and you've got some wheels that will make some marks, I'm going to give you a free a set of wheels.
Yeah.
Just
We can
basically,
make it work.
hey, you have to use these when you're skating here. I'm sorry.
I think that's an acceptable ask.
right.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll happen. It's based, through the church and everything. I'm gonna have a little lesson. We'll just talk about life real quick. We'll have some prayer and we'll skate. There's just a lot that's gonna go into it. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I haven't led a group like that since I was leading youth group and stuff years ago. So I hope I still got the chops. I hope I can be entertaining. I hope all of this can go through really well. We'll see. But there's some good stuff coming for Mansfield.
Yes.
There is.
That's awesome.
There's lots for us to look forward to.
I'm excited.
So,
This summer's going to be
praise
big.
God, let's go. Let's skate.
This summer's definitely going to be big with
What was the email you were just saying about? I can't remember.
also Richland Source email.
Richland Source
Yes.
is so I can't say too much about
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you
but-
think it.
but they're 100% on our side. Richland Source, downtown Mansfield. They're going to give us space to be able to discuss things, have meetings. They're going to, hopefully, as things progress, they'll do stories on us. But I can't name anybody right now, just for the sake of they want the skateboarding stuff to be focused on the community itself. They don't want it to be.
It's not about us. It's never been about
Exactly.
us
It's
or
not-
even this show. Really,
It's not about B-Rob. It's not about Adam.
It's not about Heartthrob and B-Rob, dude. B-Rob and Heartthrob. That's the new name of the podcast.
Wow, I like that a
B-Rob
lot.
and Heartthrob.
I hate how much I like that.
That's
so good.
fire, dude.
So
We're making
good.
shirts, dude. Put a second run of shirts on.
That's hilarious.
and so, just stay tuned. Things are happening in
Yes.
the community.
But yeah,
which we love.
it's just a reminder if you guys, because we haven't really said it too much recently.
No.
If you're new to the show's not even about us or the show or anything. This is not the main part. This is just a way to get everything communicated out.
Right.
On Facebook, go to the SkateMansfield page. That's where all the updates are. That's going to be where the community is. I think we have hundreds of people on there.
Hundreds.
I don't know how many now, but
I'd have to look.
people
but
post every day new skate spots around town, some tricks they're working on, or a skate clip they found. I mean, it's a very active group, and it's just a place to bring all the skaters together, or anybody. Like I'm basically a retired skater, right? I'll cruise around a little bit, I'll film you,
but
I'm
that's
still
what I
part of
hear
the community.
most. That is what I hear the most, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to come to the group that we're going to have in Ontario indoor, you don't even have. I have plenty of boards for everybody to use. If you don't have a board or whatever, you just want to come roll around with us, that's fine. You just want to come and hang with the like-minded people.
Yeah.
Who
Come
have
hang out, come chill.
Come talk about skateboarding with us. These kids thrive on that. I had a group in, what was it, spring of 2022 maybe, where I led a group of kids, and they just wanted to talk about it. They wanted to live.
And you guys were in like a
skateboarding
parking
life.
lot, right?
We were in a parking lot. That was it.
Yeah.
Now we're indoors. All's good.
Whenever they fix the Lexington skate joint, I literally live right down the street.
Right.
So whenever they fix, hey,
That's kind of a main. I think that's really our main focus as far as a starting point, because
for us that is, and we will also have enough people that we've met that we will have events come spring summer.
I was gonna say I'll volunteer. I'll cook out and grill.
There we go. There we
Dude,
go.
that's what I'm talking about. Can you imagine? Can you just let's just picture it for a second, where we got people tearing up. We got the ramps moved off.
Yeah. We
We're
got new
tearing up
pavement.
We're tearing out the pavement that's there. We're getting ready to lay down that concrete.
Yep.
Vaughn's out there. He's got the grill. He's running them hot dogs and hamburgers.
Got them brats.
Something just hit me.
Uh-oh. B-Rob Heartthrob and...
You know.
I thought it was going to be something like that.
You know about the X Games, right?
Of course.
We know.
I've heard of them.
The Lex Games.
Lex
I knew
Games,
exactly where you
hey!
were going.
I like it.
Dude, we gonna have the Lex Games at the Blueberry
Wow.
Festival probably.
Wow.
That'll be so hard.
Wow.
Let's go.
Fire.
Yeah.
This is where we need that bow, bow, bow button I was talking about earlier.
Well, we got
Banter.
Bow, bow, bow. Banter, banter, banter.
That's where the trick sound effect comes. That's where
Yep,
that comes.
yep.
yeah, we got
Wow.
that special.
That's a special moment.
We built that special.
Get that
meter for
downloaded,
this.
send it to me. I'll put it in right there. I'll
Oh, I
forget, but
will.
somebody's got to remind
I
me.
will do my best.
But yeah, that would be tight. The Lex game.
For real.
Holy
Dude,
crap.
the Lex Games.
That's fire.
Dude, I reached out to Tony Hawk. Remember when
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
skating the old bowl in Columbus, and I said, "Where you at, Tony Hawk? Come an hour north. We'll hang.
Yeah.
Come skate with us." And
Yeah.
of course,
He'd be
nothing
so
happened.
depressed
He
pulling up to that
oh,
park.
No,
There's not a single thing on that park that he could
I could have
hit.
told him to go to Lexington. He could have skated the vert.
That's what I was talking about.
I think.
Oh,
I
dude.
think the coolest thing is nobody knows who he is, but everyone knows who he is.
Right. Oh, you look
That's
exactly
so
like
crazy.
Tony Hawk.
He gets that.
He's like,
so-
yeah, that's
so
interesting,
bonkers.
huh?
So yeah, that is the kind of really quick breakdown of what's going on in Mansfield for skateboarding.
There's a lot of stuff.
There's so much to be
2023.
excited for.
2023 is going to be an awesome year.
I think
and
I
real-
think we're gonna have some good stuff.
Yep.
And real quick, if you want, BJ, to get the word out a little bit more, I'll definitely shoot skate videos with your kids.
Will you?
There you go.
Yeah, do
There you
like
go.
little skate promo videos
Ooh.
and stuff.
Dude, this guy is all right. All right,
By the
we got
way,
some- we
check
got
out
some- we got some-
Vaundoom.
Oh,
check out Vaundoom.
Get him. Hit
Listen,
him.
The
with it.
lightless
this is-
soul.
This is not about me.
This is about
doesn't
you,
matter.
dude.
This is not about me.
We
This
hit a
is
good
Skate
spot that we
Mansfield.
finished. We finished.
Yeah,
this
we did
segment.
our plugs. Let's do your
finished our
plugs,
segment.
bro.
Give us some plugs real quick. We need
Go
to
follow
know,
him.
We need to know about the Curse of Man. We need to know about all
Best rapper in the state, hands down.
hands down.
I got an album coming out called The Curse of Man
Whoop, whoop.
in a couple months.
I'm so
I
pumped.
got a new single called Lightless Soul. That's
Fire.
on YouTube. You can go.
I already
so
called
good.
it. We already called it Song of the Year, by the way.
Vaundoom TV. It's on there. I just put out a trend video on TikTok, IG, Facebook, all that other stuff. I'm pretty sure my phone's blowing up right now. So
There you
So
go.
I got the privilege of taking this man to another podcast where we got to hang out and talk nerd stuff. Shout out to
Yep.
Nerd Overload
Yep.
podcast.
Nerd Overload's really cool.
It's so much fun. We had fun talking, but on the way was the best part.
Oh yeah.
Because Vaughn was like, I got the album on my phone. Do you want to hear a little bit? I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
I'm like, you can't.
Oh, no.
I almost crashed my car. Like,
Yeah.
you can't tell me you have it right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a dangerous
I got-
situation. This is a time when an old quote from Jeremiah, my best friend, from when we were
Shout out.
16. There's a quote we've said since he was 16. I have lives in my hand.
Oh, dude.
Because he was driving and some dangerous stuff was happening. And he's like, because there was a car full, and he's like, I got 5 lives in my hand. And we're like, there's not 5 people in the car. And he's like, I got 3 lives. And they're like, there's 4 people in the car. And he's like, I got lives in my hand. So it's something we say all the time. Dangerous.
But yeah, I got to hear another piece of this album, and I feel, Vaughn, did I pass the test when you're like, what is the Curse of Man? And I told you,
You did.
that's my boy.
You did.
This guy gets it.
And everybody's.
I'm assuming, which we don't have to get into it unless you want to,
We always
obviously.
got to get into it.
But I'm assuming it's something about like 7 deadly sins ish, in that realm ish, maybe. A little deeper, a little more specific.
You're very, very warm.
You're
Okay,
adjacent.
I know,
You're
dude. I pick up
adjacent.
on these things.
You're very, very.
People see your
Dude, that's
videos,
so
but I
great.
see your videos. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got you, bro.
Oh, so you have the sort of omens, huh? You have
Yeah.
sight beyond sight.
I ask
Dude, shut
BJ.
up.
You know, there's some. I just know some things. You know,
He does.
I notice some things that people
Pulls
don't
them.
notice.
Just pulls him out.
Listen to.
We'll get there.
Listen to the Lightless Soul,
Yep.
and
There's some stuff. in
Dude,
there.
we've listened to it.
Yeah.
We've danced to it as white as possible.
Yeah.
Fact.
You know.
it was very, very, very caucus like.
yes. From the Caucasus region, if you will.
From the Twitch chat, we've got a first-time chatter, 4NN1H. Oh my goodness!
That sounds like
Shout out
410N.
That sounds like
Shout
a
out.
I would recommend updating that if I'm being honest,
Maybe.
but
Find something easier to say. It's okay.
the words usually help.
What did they
Yeah.
say? Was they like? Ooh.
They said the Lex place will get a decent pavement and new obstacles. Did I hear that right? You're hearing
that's
that right.
what we're working on.
Yeah, yeah.
We're all working on.
Yep.
I do have a connection to the mayor, and I have connections with the people who can make things happen.
We've gotten a quote for
we've gotten quotes.
concrete or
have-
removal, I think is what that quote was.
Yeah, by Friday is when I'll have the removal quote. The original quote was for how much concrete.
Gotcha.
But I also, in the meantime, I'll tell you this off air, but I made a connection, a personal connection with a guy who's like, I owe you one, and I'm like, yeah, you do.
Is this
And I'm like,
owe
I'm
you
gonna
one
call
about $30,000?
It's gonna be the right amount.
Okay,
And,
it's gonna be just.
I'm gonna call in that favor
You got to cash in, dude.
on that day. I'm gonna call in that
When the
favor.
lottery shows up on your
Yes.
doorstep, you gotta.
So
giving you an offer you never refuse.
Yeah, there you
exactly.
go. It's beautiful.
I'll make this happen, but on that day, I'm gonna ask for a favor. Yeah, that is what happened, and I don't think he realized it happened. But I'm like, oh, dude, if you're gonna say I owe you one, I'm like, yeah, you are. We have things in the works to hopefully fix the Lexington Park. Once it's fixed, you got Lex games coming.
We've got two things
Hey.
accomplished today. We fixed two things. We fixed the Lex skate park,
100%.
and we fixed this guy's username because you need a new one, dude. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I love you. Thank
do
you
love
for
you. Thank
for
you.
commenting.
Thank
I
you.
love you so much. You're my
100%.
hero.
And
You're
I'm
my
just
best
saying.
friend.
And I'm just
Adams.
saying, if we really do some Lex game stuff, hey, I'll look. You know I'm all about events and ideas.
Yeah,
I do
son.
know that.
And I'm just saying that Lex game stuff, like to bring a lot of people in. Oh yeah,
It's
I'll
happening.
even personally volunteer, like to donate, so we can get some cash
Yeah, dude.
prizes
Let's
We'll get-
go.
for these.
We've
Shut
talked
up,
about
dude.
this. We've talked about how much we need for like trophies or maybe cash prizes as like prizes for stuff or we've
best trick is $1,000 or something.
well, I mean, we were talking like 50. We were talking like 100, but
We'll get to.
I mean, if
Trick
you
or
got-
Treat and how
But
much
if
they
you-
made.
If you but because the thing is, if you up the money, then the kids will realize that what they're doing is a valuable
It's
asset.
yes.
You know what
they
I'm
can
saying?
go places. They can get to Tampa Am.
There
They
you
can
go.
make 10 grand off a trick.
what if which is way down the line.
Or
This is
or
thinking
they can be a
future.
voice actor for a AAA video game one day. You
There
never
you go.
know.
There you go. This is a long way away, but maybe one day the winner of the Lex Games
Ooh.
gets
I still
all
love the name.
all expenses paid trip to the Tampa Am.
Ooh, dude.
Because that wouldn't be that much. A couple days.
Adam, you just
Is there
just
like
vamped me.
is there like a tour like a world tour for like anything like that?
SLS.
Yeah. There's a few.
SLS is
Yeah.
your world tour, basically.
Mm.
You got the Olympics, you got SLS. 4NN, I don't know what should we shorten his name to? We got to call him something.
Fornin.
Fornan said, I know that.
What's
before
your name,
COVID
homie? Put it in the chat.
Put it
Love
in the
you.
chat. We love you. We'll call you by your name. I know that before COVID, the Mansfield Skate Park almost happened. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
See previous episodes for what it looked like and what was going to happen. We do have it in previous
Yep. There's
episodes.
blueprints and everything.
I gave you the blueprints on an episode. It may have been the episode with Mayor
Did
Words.
it get canned or?
I think it.
It's 2019.
yeah.
It got backed out because of community involvement. That we didn't do a good job of hitting the streets, going door to door, and being like, "Hey,
okay.
I'm here to tell you about my Lord and Savior, the skate park that's coming to your area."
My Lord and Savior toy machine.
Yeah.
Corey
So,
Duff.
COVID, the Mansfield Park almost happened. Now I think it would be cheaper to rebuild the Lex one, provided that it's a decent one. We're basically going to remove the ramps, put concrete down.
I was gonna say that's the expensive part. The
Yeah.
rebuilding isn't obviously
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
expensive. That's not the worst part. We got to have whole different concrete in there.
Dude, he says you can
And
call
that-
me Annihilation. All right, Annihilation.
I'm gonna call you Annie, dude. I'm gonna call you Annie.
We're gonna.
Is that what it is? Is that what his numbers and things spell out? Annihilation.
Oh man, it might. I'm staring at it, and it's like one of those pictures where if you stare at it long enough, it makes an actual picture.
See what I'm talking about? Seeing stuff, dude.
Yeah, you haven't played enough Call of Duty to get the tag.
Right.
So yeah, the Lexington Park. Our goal, just so you know now, our goal is to remove the ramps off of what's there, take down the fence.
I was gonna say we got to take down the fence.
Take down the fence.
Yeah,
the pavement. Get rid of all of that. Put concrete down.
Is it tar that's on there now?
It's just pavement.
Like asphalt?
It's asphalt pavement, but the problem is when it gets hot, heavy ramps, everything sinks, and you can't ride them.
Whose idea?
I have no idea.
Somebody who didn't skate.
Right. Bingo.
Which is why we're here.
Yeah.
Yes. So the idea is to take those ramps because they're good ramps. They're
decent,
fine enough ramps. They'll do what they need to do.
Ain't nobody used them for years.
That's because of the ground, though. Honestly,
that's it. That's 100%.
Yeah.
We'll take them off. We'll take down the fence, the pavement. We'll put concrete down. We'll put the ramps back on the concrete, and we'll have a fairly decent park.
Yep. Add a couple, maybe 2-3 things. I mean,
we might.
There's a whole flat ground section that we can expand to,
and we could put some concrete obstacles in on that after the fact.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be right
We could invite the guys that are doing the DIY to have their own DIY corner.
Here it is.
We're going to call
DIY.
that the open mic corner, right? Put a mic stand in the middle. Put a mic stand in the middle as a...
Dude, can it be a pole jam?
Yeah, as a pole jam.
Have it as an angle? Dude, I'll donate. I have other mic stands. I'll donate... No, I'll have to build a new one because it has to be a decent pole jam.
Yeah, well,
why don't mic at the end though? And
so what you need is a pole. Put the mic stand through it, and then pour concrete through it.
I love it.
How long would it take to repair the Lex Park?
How long?
Yeah, how long would it take to do that?
If we actually did it a couple days.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It would not take
long.
It's
the money that's the problem.
The money.
Yeah.
The concrete is the expensive part.
Yeah.
Plus pouring the forms. And
laborers to get it all.
How much would it be?
60,000.
Yeah,
60,000.
Concrete's
it's massive.
Expensive.
Oh,
yeah,
well, let's get the Arm and Hammer.
Hey, we're trying, dude.
Let's get the Arm and Hammer. Whip some.
I'm trying to sell some Vaundoom singles, bro.
Man, listen.
Yeah, dude. Let's go.
Oh man,
10% of proceeds go to the.
I was getting ready to say, man, maybe we could just like do a fundraiser or something.
Dude,
we have one.
Let's go.
Did I do a segue?
There you go.
See, you need me here.
Yeah, dude.
So we've got.
I think it was before we were recording, but you were named the creative director of SkateMansfield.
Yes.
And this is why, dude. Your energy. We're just coming up with great ideas today, dude.
Yes. Oh,
so
yes.
we do have right now. We'll put it in the episode description as well, but you can go to the Facebook group and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
We do have right now. Ori Rush has designed a SkateMansfield graphic, and we're putting it on T-shirts. And Jake Henry is donating all the proceeds past the cost of the T-shirts.
So all the profits. Yep.
All the profits are going towards the skate park movement for Mansfield.
Yep.
It's going to us basically. Awesome. He basically called me one night and said, "I trust you with this money. Put it to good use. We'll put it into something that's
some events or something, or towards the skate park."
Basically, it's going to. I talked to the DIY guys. I said, "Hey, we're going to have some cash money if we need to buy some concrete or whatever it needs to go to. That's what's going to go to."
And real quick, shout out to Ori Rush. That is a very, very, very talented man.
Yes,
he's 100%.
Very much.
And shout outs to Jake.
Super talented dude. Has done everything. Like what you see back here. That I guess it's over there. That graphic. That's Ori Rush. He did that for us.
Yeah.
For Teach a Dummies. Been on Teach a Dummy. Go check out that episode. It's a great episode. Yeah. We got Jarek Schaefer, who's an awesome artist. He did this. He did this. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah.
Local
people
stuff
out there.
Yeah. Shout outs to Jake too. Jake Henry. He's a wonderful. He's one of the coolest guys I know.
And the cool aspect of this too. There's the shirt. Obviously, super awesome.
That's what's going to go on the shirt. Ori Rush. Thank you so much.
The cool aspect of all this, with just this movement in general too, is to get all this stuff, to get the shirts, to get the new concrete, to get this, to get that. all of that is also done through local companies.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all the work and all the money that we're putting towards this
Sure.
will also go back into the community in one way or another, with creating a skate park, but also into those businesses' pockets. So your dollar
Right.
is benefiting both.
It's
You know what
it's
I mean?
all staying local no matter what
Yeah.
happens.
And
Yep.
I think the thing that has been missing from Mansfield is cool things like this to get people amped up to be able to want to volunteer in the things and because look, if we can do stuff like this all the time
Right.
and make even get to the point where get people paid and stuff.
Right.
Like,
So
You kidding me?
so
That's what we want.
yeah.
did you guys hear about the big thing that Mansfield's doing to bring awareness to the town in the last week or two?
Oh, what is that?
You know, if you're driving to Polaris, you see
Okay.
the Polaris sign
Sure.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
bridge.
yeah.
Oh, I did see that off of 30.
They're doing
the
that for Mansfield over 30.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
And they're doing it so more people will recognize the town and be talking about the town
Yes, because
and maybe pulling off or whatever.
nobody knows Mansfield
Yeah.
on a map.
But that kind of stuff,
Reformatory. Everybody knows that.
I hate to tell you, city planners, isn't going to bring people to Mansfield.
No.
It's going to be stuff like this.
Things.
It's going to be stuff
Yeah.
in the community that helps the local community. It's not, obviously, we want other people from out of town to come visit, to
Right.
maybe move here, whatever. Everybody's welcome. But we also have to take care of the people that are already here.
Facts.
I also want everybody to know right now. Everybody take a minute, pause, reflect.
Namaste.
The namaste.
I don't know if that's right, but I know the word.
The Mansfield Revive program that was, approved through City Council and everything in Mansfield, that 100% in it, the plan that was approved has a skate park in it. So it's coming whether people like it or not.
Oh.
Yeah.
What that looks like, we don't know yet,
We're going to be
but
involved.
it's happening.
Yep.
I have been told from sources that the Mansfield Revival program that has been set forth, where all these things that are happening, a skate park is in that plan. So it's going to happen no
Yep.
matter what.
And we don't want we don't want the same thing that happened to Lexington to happen again.
Oh, 100%.
In the sense of
we are going to be involved.
Yeah.
Skaters
somebody.
are gonna be involved.
It might not necessarily be us directly. Hopefully it is, obviously, but we know with what we're starting in the community now, that is going to carry over into that.
Oh, absolutely.
And somebody is going to be involved that should be involved.
Yep.
So I'm very confident about the stuff coming up, but
Yeah.
we have to, again, support the local businesses, local everything, because if you give us $1, right, that's going to help us give the dollar to that small business. That's going to help their pocket, but they're also going to be building a skate park for everybody else too.
And also,
It's all a community group.
Yeah.
We're here to help the community. 100%.
yeah, and also it gives the people that want to skate, even the kids, something to do, something like a
Purpose,
passion.
yeah.
Without it, then they won't be having nothing to do and then go somewhere where they shouldn't be doing and then get
Right.
into somewhere that steers them down
You-
the wrong.
that's
what I'm saying.
That's a very common thing. Is a lot of people say, it's about a million different things, but
Yeah.
skateboarding, one of them, is it kept me on the right track,
Yeah.
right? Because
Sure.
you're passionate about something. You
Sure.
don't. Maybe you're out partying one night and then the next day you can't skate as well.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that will, if you're a skater, that will get to you. If you're I normally land this trick,
Right.
Yeah.
but I didn't take care of myself.
Sure.
Damn, I didn't know, man. Shoot, if I want to get good in the Lex games, man, I got
Right.
The Lex
Qualifiers.
I love
August
this so
18th,
much.
2023.
Here we go.
Pull that up. Is that a Saturday? That'd be dope. August 18th.
All right,
Right.
I'm in.
August
Hold on.
18th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling it. Just click your
23.
bottom. Click your bottom.
Oh.
Yep.
This.
Yep. Oh, this is way too
August
difficult.
18th. Do you say 2023?
Yeah, the other way, dude. Other way, dude.
I'm clicking.
August 18th. Let's go.
18.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a Friday.
Friday.
Hey, that works.
That's not bad.
That works. That's close.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm at August 18th at midnight, dude.
Let's go.
Right.
or
you kidding me?
11:59. So
Right.
then
You
it
know what?
rolls.
We're getting close
Whatever.
to episode. There's a lot of stuff we still have to cover.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We will have back to the basics on one of these episodes, I swear. But right now we need to get to the backside where I can torture Adam and Vaughn with some awesome
no.
videos. So let's go.
Backside.
Backside.
Backside. Backside.
Do backside.
Backside.
It's the backside.
I'm so pumped.
I'm not, because I already know one of
I'm
these.
so pumped.
And I already
just
know
think
I
about-
almost yacked.
I just think about butts when I hear that.
I don't mind that.
Butts.
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 Backsides, you know?
Oh,
all right,
backsides,
all right.
butts. I
All right.
get it. So, you know what? We really have to talk about Trick of the Year and stuff first. So we're gonna go there first. And if you didn't see, you should have seen that T-Funk got Trick of the Year,
Yep.
and deservedly so. Look at this bonkers. Oh, dude, this is so bonkers.
And it's
The China banks.
it's way more difficult than what it looks, just because of the angle, the pop.
Nobody-
There's like a 30-foot drop on the other side,
30-foot drop to the street on
Yep.
the other side.
and it's all brick. It's
and
not.
one of the guys who supports us in Mansfield, I talked to him about this because he's from this area, and he was telling me, he's like, it's more bonkers than you could ever imagine.
Right.
Describe to me what just happened, because
right.
all I see is just
So
my
T-Funk,
man's.
my man,
going
he-
super
what-
fast.
What is the difficulty of this? Doing
the
that?
angle
10
and the
out of 10.
distance. Yeah.
Oh.
So the angle, because first of all, you have to hit the bank at the right angle,
But you
or you're
also
going to
have
go
to
too
ollie.
up or too flat.
Can you turn the sound on so I can get the full of the
Yep.
pop off? I need the pop off.
Let's go.
Peter pop off.
Gotta go.
I want to see the crowd reaction to this. Oh, they know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's
They know
also
what's-
you can also see the skate stoppers that are on this stuff. It's right by a hotel where everybody gets kicked out all the time.
Yeah.
Got you.
And the fact
So-
that everybody's here.
Yeah, see the stoppers on the benches, those little metal things?
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So
I see.
people can't skate that. So basically, what people would often do is maybe manual it or something, or do something
They've
maybe.
done a wall ride
at the
over it
yeah.
before.
But to gap it, that's probably, I mean, that's like
It's
an 8-foot
huge.
gap, maybe more.
Maybe
oh, that's
more.
more. That's like
That's
12
more.
foot,
Yeah.
12, 15
That's
foot.
considered, they kept calling it in the documentary, they called it the long bench.
Yeah. So
So true.
the distance and then the way you land, because you have to land at an angle to come down, but
Man,
not
look
too
at-
flat because
Look at
you'll
my man's kick.
you'll heel out.
Wind up.
Yep.
So trick of the year, do they like wait
10 grand.
the entire year and just
Yes.
like have people do? Wow,
Yep.
that's
It's
a lot.
December when
It's a whole page.
given.
Scroll through that trick of the year page.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, so
but
so
there's
what
also
about-
there's honorable mentions who get like $1,000. There's also here's what T-Funk did when he got the check. They came to T-Funk, he got the check, and he just started being bonkers.
Yeah.
We're waiting for it. Tried to tray flip with it, and now this is my favorite part where he rides the check.
This is
Yeah.
Firecrackers.
I
with
like
the
it
check.
because that's not a valid check.
Oh,
So
okay.
that makes it
I was
okay.
getting ready
Yeah.
to say, holy cow.
Big checks are not valid checks.
So like, is there somebody? Was there somebody like?
Look at that.
All right.
10 grand.
So is there somebody like uploading or sending them tricks for 2023 now? Like
Yeah,
right
it's
now?
just
Yes.
hashtag trick of the year,
It's
and
hashtag-
they'll
Yep.
they'll post it.
Oh, okay.
You got this is the People's
People's
Champ.
Champ.
He gets $1,000. That is such a drop.
flip in, flip out.
Barcelona, baby.
Wow, that's
It's so bonkers.
what 6-7 foot drop.
Maybe more.
So the attributes and things, it's not only like what
Dude,
the
this is-
trick is,
yeah.
but the circumstance.
Yeah.
correct. So
Yep.
like this one is the Style Matters Award.
Yep,
This is
look
so
at this.
bonkers. Watch this.
Steez. Oh,
I
no
don't know
hands.
How you do that in midair?
He had to angle it
switch
that way
360.
so the board stays on his feet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you got to grab it to keep it there, and to go over. Oh my god!
That
and to
looks
keep it
like-
under
That looks
and
like,
land
that's
it.
like a lot of stretching.
Yeah.
That video
Yeah.
is so dope. By
That's
the way.
crazy.
Fire.
It's so good. So there's lots of
Oh,
stuff.
do the spine one.
Yep,
This is a
one's-
classic.
This is so good.
Special meter. To manual,
Blunt.
blunt.
kickflips back in.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Crazy, right?
fire.
This all seems like it's easy. It just looks.
They make it look so
it
easy.
Looks simple, but
This guy. It took this guy 3 weeks to do this, probably.
Really?
Had to.
Yeah.
You have to
I
work
just-
so hard for these.
I just remember back in the day when Bob Burnquist was doing reverse heel flip,
Bobby B.
and everybody
Mhm.
was going.
It's also what I used to get called back in the day.
Yep.
Because when I had my glasses and everything, I looked a lot like Bob
So
Burnquist.
you know, dude. So fun fact, because wasn't he the one to do the first 1080?
Full loop. Full loop.
Well, full loop.
Full loop without the...
Maybe he was
tropical
just the
loop.
second person to do a 900. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know if he ever did the 900. He didn't do the 1080. The first person to do the 1080 was Jimmy Wilkins.
He definitely did a 900 at least because
He's done them, but he
Because-
was the first to have a full switch run in the X Games.
yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
But I remembered, so like on, you know how like when you're shooting a basketball, you'll yell Kobe or
Yeah.
whatever. So on a trampoline, because me and my buddy Alex would always do. He was way better at it. He would do like double flips and like
Sure.
720 flips and
You gotta
stuff.
yell out Tony.
Yeah, well, I yelled out Bobby.
Oh, Bobby.
Or Burnquist. That's what I did. Burnquist. And I would start spinning and stuff.
Oh, that's hard.
I thought I was cool,
I love
dude.
his company too. Burn Kit is so good.
Mhm.
I like that company. But okay, time to make Adam cringe.
This is bad, dude.
There's a little bit, but I need
So-
to first we're gonna make him watch a scooter video to kind
No,
of warm him up
hold
for
on.
the couple that I have coming.
The
to him.
scooter video,
I wanna
and I've
see-
seen
I
this
wanna see
video
it.
too. This is
Show it.
bad.
We're gonna watch several
I've
of them
watched
today.
enough ridiculousness to feel numb to this stuff.
All right, we'll
Well,
see.
see,
how
the
numb you
difference
feel.
is I've experienced a lot
Oh,
of it.
so you're
So it's
That's-
trauma.
you're
That's where it
you're
comes in.
empathetic to it, huh?
Yeah, and there's not many
okay.
things I have empathy about. BJ knows this. This is one of them. And
Got you.
I'm not like grossed out. Like I can watch whatever happen, but the empathy is real with these for me.
Got it.
So
Dude,
I rank these
people
1
have
out of
been
10.
Sending me betters and better ones and better ones. So yeah, 1 out of 10. We'll see. What
I think
Adam thinks about
7's
this.
the highest I gave so far,
So
I
far.
believe.
That's it.
This one,
We do
because
0.5s as well, so it may be if we get a 7.5 today, then I consider that a
real
win.
quick, just before you click on this, a little backstory. I told this I think it was before we started recording. I don't know. But this scooter video popped up in my feed.
Yeah,
And I'm scrolling Instagram, and because I follow this page as well.
sure.
And I see the scooter launch off of this,
It's
20,
Leon.
24 set?
25.
25 set.
It's the Leon.
Launched off of it, and I get to about where the screen grab is. I realize what's happening because I've seen a lot of scooter videos, no shock and very little knees, and immediately kept scrolling because I did not want to see the end of this
Well, here it comes.
because I know this
Here
is
it
a
comes.
I want to see this.
oh,
Not on the knees, bruh.
No, it gets worse. He hits his face.
Oh, wait.
I didn't see him hit his
Wait,
face.
is this
He hits his face on the bars.
Oh,
You see his head whip back?
No.
Oh
Hey, keep play it
One
again.
more.
Hold on.
There
Listen
it
to the
goes.
listen to the,
no! Oh, you see his head whip back?
that's what people don't get about scooters is there is no give. There is zero give.
First off, why in Jesus' name are you
Okay.
even going on a scooter like
dude.
that with the gravity,
Okay.
bro?
Okay, so a bike. I just watched this video. BMX rider did it, where he bar spinned it.
That makes sense.
The bike
Exploded.
exploded
Exploded.
underneath his arms, and he flipped over the handlebars and slid. He was okay, but it was terrible. The first person to the first person to attempt this was on a skateboard, and it was Ali, and he
Ali Boulala.
yeah, and he completely wrecked himself.
Yes.
That
was in the Sorry video, right? Or Really Sorry?
maybe.
I
No,
think it was-
it wasn't even that. I don't even think it was in a video. It was just kind of, it was on Thrasher and stuff. But then
It probably would have had to be on a video because I didn't really watch Thrasher, to be
Okay.
honest with you. But
So
I
then
did see
Jaws
that, so-
was the first one to land it.
That's wild.
yeah.
Jaws was the first one to land it, and it was so bonkers. Like, I think I watched it and like teared up. I'm like, I
I
can't
have a-
believe
Yeah.
like the whole.
Nuts.
I have
be
a soft
honest.
spot for scooters because when I got my scooter when I was a kid, I was going to be a professional
Dude.
scooter person.
You know who Ryan
Yeah.
Williams is then, right?
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah.
Williams is so good.
R.
He's,
Willie.
he's more of a BMX guy to me,
I
but
was
Well,
going to
but-
be that guy.
But you don't know R. Willie from the jump, dude. I started following him like 10 years ago. Scooter
so
all
good.
day, son.
he does do scooter too, and he's awesome.
Dude, that's where he
Man.
started. He is OG Scooter.
would.
I know he's killing all the best
I
tricks
would've
in
went-
BMX and
I
all
would've
that
went
too,
into the
but
scooters, but somebody robbed us and then just
Oh,
stole our scooters from the porch.
whatever.
I've been robbed too, dude.
It's the
Sucks.
worst. It's the worst feeling.
My
Trash.
microwave got stolen.
You know what? This one I kind of showed you before, but this is my slam of the year. I love this video so much.
Why do you love
Like,
this video?
I gotta send it again. You gotta see it again.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I did see
hey,
that.
he kind of sort of saved himself though. Like it
Yeah, a
could've
little
been-
bit.
And he was fine. He got up,
Yeah,
but
it
just
could've
the
been
way
worse.
Yeah.
he hits that pole.
Boom. Like it clotheslined him.
Yeah.
Pole clotheslined him.
If he didn't
Dude,
grab,
yeah,
he would have flown.
Hey, he could
right to his head.
He
right
coulda-
to his head,
bro. He could have been smart and like use the momentum to flip him right back and land on his feet.
on the board.
There you go.
Yeah, that would have been hard. You know what
But
I mean?
I can't imagine
That would've been very
type of
difficult,
pain
you're
and
right.
stuff. But all right, couple more for Adam. Let's see what he rates. A couple. Of
Why does
these.
that
Let's
keep
see
popping
what
up
this-
over there on the
I
search?
have no idea. I don't like it. Here we go.
That was, he wasn't ready for none of that.
So I haven't been
Dude,
given
he's-
my ratings, by the way.
Oh,
Need to
okay,
give
okay,
ratings.
okay.
That's
Hold on.
terrible.
Let's.
No, that's like a 2.
I gotta hear it.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
That's
that's like a 4. That's like
Okay.
a 4.5.
The one we just
4.5.
watched was like a 4 or 5. So
The scooter,
the scooter. That's what I want to hear about.
scooter with the knees.
Oh, that's a.
And the head hitting the bars.
That's the thing. The scooter with the knees is an 8. The scooter with the knees and the bars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's a 9. I'm gonna say a 9.2. I'm gonna say a 9.2
You heard it here first.
it can get worse.
Yo,
Not much, but it
the,
can.
The knee head combination.
Yeah.
that was wild.
Yeah, the
Because
knees,
now-
like I said, that's an 8. But that face,
Because you gotta realize, bro landed, got on his knees, bent back,
and then
Yeah.
hit
headbutted.
it. That's a lot. That's a lot going on.
Especially if you hit like the bar into like a cheek or
oh
something.
yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
whole-
there's teeth gone.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of mess. All right, you guys ready to see what they considered Hall of Meat trick
Is
of the
this this
year?
red one?
Yeah.
I've seen this one too.
This is the Hall of Meat pain of the year right here.
Pain.
This is this is bonkers, by the way. I don't mean to hype it up, but you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, what we doing?
I hate that I have to
Let's
watch
go.
this. again.
What in the world happened here,
His
guys?
tail got stuck on a
Tail
brick.
got stuck
On
but
the
then he
brick.
went almost second story to flat.
Damn. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Look at his hand
Can
movements
you
after.
pause?
It's
Can you
like-
pause it on impact? Right
I can
when you-
try.
Oh,
There it is.
oh.
There-
Does
Look at
it?
him.
Does his knees hit his head? I've seen that before.
Try and get it.
I don't-
Do a double click. Do a double click. Click, click. Oh,
His knees
that's a
hit
knee
his
to the
head.
face.
Ooh,
Ladies
that's-
and gentlemen, that's where your knees kiss your teeth.
That's,
Yeah.
that's Pilates.
Yeah, that's some hot yoga if I ever seen
It's
it.
like he's giving himself a
So
BJ.
this is what was considered the fall of the year. What does Adam give that one?
I mean that's up there. That's like a 8.2. That's like a 8.2, 8.3.
Man,
So
I
Scooter was worse than that.
I give
Yeah,
that
for
a-
sure.
I give that a 6.
See, that's the
reason
thing.
why I'm rating these so low is because like
It can get worse.
they have to be like they have to actually get the trick down
Yeah.
and then just collapse. These guys aren't even like they.
Yeah.
These cats, bro. He went down and fell. He didn't even attempt nothing. He didn't get a chance to attempt nothing. You just
Zane Polar over on Twitch says he ain't walking away from that one.
Yeah. Well, I will say,
Carried away from that one.
which I'm not trying to bring up previous arguments and conspiracy theories. Check out the last episode.
Oh, here we go.
I think this one got Slam of the Year due to recency bias. Because it just came,
It just
just
happened.
dropped
You're
right
very-
before. And I don't think, obviously it's terrible. And yeah, with the
Speaking
knee to the
hard
dome.
Questions here on Skate Mansfield. We will tackle the hard.
Yes. But like I that was tough. That was a very bad slam. Scooter's way worse, which I don't.
Yeah, especially with the handle. Like, if you look at it close enough, that handle hits that kid in the face.
I mean, a few of these are way worse than this, but it's the recency that gave it to him.
I have this one that's like blocked out, but I can't, without seeing it, I can't remember what it was. Should we watch it?
Sure.
Let's go.
I think that's the definition of the segment.
There you go.
I'm in.
Is this Jamie Thomas?
Nope.
Nah.
Look at him. He's out.
I have seen that.
This
too.
is a great. This is from the Zero video.
Looks like his face got looks skinned.
Boom.
Yep.
Oh, his hood's covered. Nah.
No, wait for it. Is this the version that shows his head? Oh, okay. If you watch the rough cut of this, it shows his head where he's just kind of staring at the camera, and there's just like blood pouring from his head.
If I remember correctly, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong.
Let's go
in the comments. I believe that is the same stair set that Jamie Thomas closes his Dying to Live video in.
Nope.
It looks exactly the same.
Dying to Live, the closing video of the closing part of Dying to Live, wasn't that
his closing trick?
No.
It's right at the end of Renegade. Wait, that's Chris Cole. The Renegade part is, but
the Dying to Live. Oh no, jump off a building was the leap of faith, wasn't it? No.
Dying to Live ends with something similar to that, but it's a view from up top, not down below.
And that, if you go back and watch that whole, like they did the whole Zero series with the rough cuts.
Yeah.
I love you and I are the same. We'll watch rough cuts all day.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to explain them to my kids, but like my kids were watching the rough cuts with me.
Yeah.
And they're like, he can't land it. I'm like, you just gotta wait. You have the persistence and the energy and everything that's poured into this.
I prefer, obviously there is an element to a skate video where obviously music is a main part of it and it sets the tone and they line things up with the music. But I prefer, just generally speaking, a rough cut video
100%.
over
I don't want the video. I don't want the music. I don't want
any music.
I do love all that.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good piece of media.
Yeah, but I would prefer the rough cut because I love to see the struggle.
Yep.
It's important to see how hard
and you
they
can
had to
hear
try
everything.
Because my kids don't get it.
Yeah.
They're like, why isn't he landing anything?
I don't want to see.
Like, this is what it takes to land it.
It's not about the destination. It's about the journey.
The journey.
Right? I don't want to see your highlight video at the end of the year. I want to see.
I guess because you see a lot.
Adam wants to know what your sign is.
You have a clean cut, and then you see the kids like, oh man, this is really cool. But like you got the pros, like bro,
that's what I tell everybody. Like
days.
Like when people are talking about getting into skateboarding, like Baker's daughter was trying to get into skateboarding. I think she still is, and I told him, I said, that's great. Tell her it is going to hurt for a long time before you get any good.
That was the thing. Is like we talked about it on here when I went to Worcester and I was skating and there was this little tiny kid who was just eating it.
Yep.
No matter what he did, but he just kept getting up and going.
That's a skater for life.
I was standing there with his dad and I'm like, he's going to be in this a long time. I hope you're okay with that.
So I got a question. Have you ever seen someone, or have you ever done a really challenging trick? And then you just wanted to land that, and then as soon as you land that, you never did it again?
Oh, I do that quite a bit.
I don't think I was good enough to get to that point.
You ever think like pros have done that? Like, yo, I'm just trying, I just want to land that.
There's plenty of videos.
Tony Hawk retired tricks. He retired the 900. He retired.
He did his last 540 last year.
Yep. He said, I'm just done.
He said this is the last one.
Yep. And I mean, I had.
He just shattered his femur, but aside from that, he was.
Yeah. The whole femur thing, and then having the resurgery and all that.
Trying to keep
up with that.
soon.
Hawk versus Wolf. Go check them out. It's so amazing. A trick that I tried so hard and failed and then just didn't do again. I would say.
But he's saying that you landed and then never did again, right?
Yeah.
There's been spots where I've done something where I'm
different.
like, I don't have to do that anymore. I'm done.
Yeah.
It wasn't even on film. I mean, back in 2002, 2003, we didn't have film.
Right.
But there's been areas where I've done something. I was trying to think. I'm like, I did a fakie tray disaster on a 6-foot quarter pipe, and
sounds difficult.
It is,
but I would try it again. It wasn't one of those.
You're closer to tray flips than I want to give you credit for.
Yeah, I've almost got them back.
I know.
I'm real close.
I know.
Like I had some rando kids at the skate park like call me out where they're like, I was just trying to get by them, and they're like, hey, do you want to play a game of skate? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And they're like, we watched you do that tray flip to fakie. You have to play us. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm in then. And it was great. I talked about it on another episode.
I think that was either the last episode or the episode before. Check
Right.
both of them out because I don't know.
Oh, so they was like, bro, stop playing. You tight. You nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was
He
a
was
good
feeling like the old man at the skate park. Didn't want to bother the
'cause
youth.
I was the old man at the skate park.
I know.
Yo, is skating more? Do you think skating is like just as or more dangerous than other sports?
No,
Really?
I think football is more dangerous than skateboarding.
I think.
we just seen what
I
happened
think-
this couple weeks.
I think.
Yeah.
I think
Shout outs
from
Buff
an
Bills.
injury standpoint, skating is more painful and all that. But from a longevity standpoint,
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I would say other sports. But
100%.
you will get hurt skating
'Cause I'm
every
like-
time.
Because I don't think we've seen a football player get my man's right
Yeah.
there. That's
Yeah.
never happened. But
Yeah.
So what? It just looks painful, but it really. This is, yeah.
Football. So, did you ever play football?
I did.
It doesn't hurt.
In sixth
I
grade.
played football.
Oh, yeah,
and
I
I was
played.
a nose guard.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Yeah.
No, I
was a
played.
wide receiver.
I
and
played
got
through
creamed a few times.
a little bit in high school and everything too, but I played like 5 or 6 years, and the pads actually work very well. It doesn't hurt. It does not hurt to get tackled.
Yeah, and
Sometimes you'll get hit in like the stomach or something, but
I think it's also depending on what level you're trying to skate at.
and you also land on grass
Because
this is all concrete and metal always.
Because I really think like you would get like hella hurt skating if
You do.
like, if in especially like I would think like the chances of freak accidents would happen like way
Well, that's-
So here's the other thing: is
Yeah.
I'm at a level that I'm not doing this stuff where I'm going to get wildly hurt. Like I don't wear a helmet the majority of the time because unless I'm doing something crazy. If I'm in a 12-foot half pipe and I'm going to be like, oh, you know what? I want to try to air again. I aired once. I want to do it again. I'm padded up. Padded up.
Yeah.
But if I'm just at the park and I'm doing board slides, I'm trying to kickflip a gap, like a 3-stair. I'm trying to do a step up. Just skating the half pipe.
You're gonna tuck and roll, dude. Tuck and roll. You'll be fine.
And some of the best times is I had like where I was trying to relearn to board slide a down rail. We talked about on here in Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was board sliding that. My kid was filming me. I had a bad one, but like it was just like muscle memory where I hit the ground, tucked and rolled, and stood up, and I'm like, it's one of those where it's
Reflexes.
like there's pain, there's a lot of pain, but you're just like that felt good.
So what is
Right.
like? What do you think the age risk ratio is for skating?
The older you get, the more brittle you get. So yeah, you could your ankles, unless you're really keeping your muscle toned properly, those specific ones.
Yeah, that's the difference now between skating now and skating 20 years ago. Is if you lifted weights or exercised at all as a skater before 2008, 2010,
Sure.
you'd be laughed out of the park. They're like, "Why are you doing that? What's the purpose?"
Why aren't you shotgunning a beer and then doing a gap?
But now everybody is on strict regimens. But you can tell.
Just look at Sheckler's like day in the life.
Yeah, you can. He's going to PT twice a day and
Twice a
massages and working out and all
like,
this stuff.
If skating,
Nausea.
if skating
Yep.
is a passion, just like any other sport,
Right.
I'm pretty sure you.
Well,
would
that's
do
the
everything.
evolution of the
Yeah.
sport too. Because if you think about football in the the 40s or 50s, they're not really working out either.
No,
they're
just big burly dudes.
they're just coming from their concrete job and
Bro, you know how many interviews Michael Jordan just be like, "I'm cursed because my mind is still young and wants to play these, but my body is just like
That's
I would think it would be the
yeah.
same.
Like we went to the skate park and I didn't really do much. I just kind of cruised around and filmed a little bit, and I was happy.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm also at an age and a weight that I know I can't do certain
Happens.
things, and I'm smart.
Oh, man, and you're because you ain't trying to get hurt.
I'm not trying to get hurt. I'm trying to
No.
cruise and hang out with the homies. That's all.
I
And
get
try to see some skating.
some things that happen to
I'm
me.
the biggest cheerleader, literally and figuratively.
When I'm at the park and I see what happens to me is I'm at the park, I'm skating with some people and they're like really good. I'm watching them, and I'm like,
And then you're
man,
like,
these guys are really good. And then I'm just trying to do my stuff and stuff that I could do back in the day. And I do something like what, and then they just like hype me up, or they just start slapping the boards on the ground, and like
you get that itch.
I get up on the quarter pipe, and they just start like punching me, like yeah, dude.
The really sick thing about like skating and like is like I really like that I started to see later on is like the camaraderie. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
100%.
Well, that came later. That also
did.
came later.
Yeah.
Prior to, again, right around the 08, 2010-ish.
Say 2002,
It was-
3
it was
when
a-
I was learning.
It was a
Like,
bully sport.
yeah, I got beat up a lot.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say I would
You had
think
to
the-
fight for your spot at skate park.
Sure.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
'Cause I think the coolest thing, because I be watching stuff like that and just seeing dudes do a trick and fail over and over, but then
Yeah.
the dudes on the sidelines is like, "Come on, man, you can do it, man! Come on!"
Right.
That's where it's at now, which
That's-
is amazing.
Yes.
Because I mean, I even to that detriment where it gets bad. Like I said, I get up on that quarter pipe and people are hyping me up, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go for something
Right.
I've never landed.
Right.
Because they got me going.
they got
and then
you,
you
dude.
start doing it, and you start hurting yourself, and you start landing wrong.
Yeah.
They're still hyping you up, and it can
Offering
be a
some
double-edged
help,
sword.
some
Yeah.
tricks.
You get
They're like,
you
wait,
know,
wait, put your foot
tips.
here. You got this.
Right.
And you're like, all right, I'll try again. I'm broken, but I'm gonna try.
And it
this
is
again.
actually helpful too, because at the time you're kind of going through emotions of trying to land this trick, and you're getting nervous at the pop and all this. But then you were doing this when we were skating too.
Yeah.
Dude was trying to do a kickflip or a shove, I don't remember. But you were like, dude, you got it. You just need to put your foot a little forward, commit to it. And he was just getting closer and closer.
Yep.
But like that's also a part of the community,
I think
is
but that's
hyping
like,
people
but
up.
that's like the coolest thing, because
Yeah.
you have people like in basketball or football or practice or whatever, and they just got to keep doing their stuff. But then you got people skating; they're literally not only telling you how to do this, but constantly encouraging you
Right.
Yeah.
to do the stuff and like keep it like, yo, bro, you got it, bro. Don't give up, bro.
It's
That's-
a community like
Yeah.
none other.
That's
dope.
I can tell you.
Yeah,
Like,
It has
I could-
evolved that way.
If
Yeah.
you walk into a skate park, and even like today you walk into a skate park and it's a little kid who's just trying to learn to drop in, everything stops, and everybody's like, I remember my first drop in.
Yep.
We're gonna teach this kid how to drop in. They're gonna land it today. We're all gonna celebrate.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom.
And it's going to be a success
Everybody's
for
happy.
everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
I think skating is a really unique type of thing, because
It is.
everybody can throw a football or dribble
Right.
a basketball, but like the way to maneuver your feet to do a kick, I'm still amazed at how like people can just be like bloop and then literally maneuver the board certain angles in midair and stuff. I think that you need hella talent to do that.
Takes
You're
a
absolutely
long
right.
time.
It takes commitment and time, and the people who get that bug and just can't stop themselves are my favorite. And luckily, the class that I taught, what is it, about 2 years ago now, well, maybe in spring
Year and a half.
2021 or whatever,
Yeah.
I like they have that bug, and they'll send me. I landed my first ollie, and they'll send me the video, and I was like, I'll be just sitting and I'll just stand up
Yeah.
and I'll be watching, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, they did it, and it is just such love.
Yeah.
And I do want to say too that same energy and that all that does, and I hate to kind of do another like shameless plug, but that's what's in that SkateMansfield Facebook group.
Yeah.
Is I'm pretty sure either you posted it or maybe somebody else posted it, was like, hey, this is dude's first ollie, or
Yep.
this is my first kickflip, or I'm working on this shove, and
100%.
everybody's hyping you up, dude. And
Yeah.
Why?
it's great, and it's obviously not just for people in Mansfield. That's the main focus, but we want skaters from everywhere. You know, we have Caleb was talking about that app where you
Yeah.
can mark skate spots in
Yeah.
town.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? And
We got spaces on Google Maps to be like, these are the hills to bomb if you want to bomb in Mansfield.
yeah,
And so it's
I
all
will
that-
not be there.
Another shout out to Robert Maddox.
Shout out, Robert.
Dude, a
Pop it, Rob.
a guy who just I had posted a video on SkateMansfield, and he said, hey, yeah, that would probably be me if I started skating. And I'm like, you can start skating.
Yeah, why not?
I got a board for you right now. And then he messaged me. He's like, I'm actually kind of interested. Do you really?
Come
I'm
on.
like, yep. And it took a little while to get together to be able to hand the board off. But when I did, I just shook his hand. I'm like, here's your board. Please
Stay
don't
safe.
ever stop.
Yep.
Don't ever stop.
How old was he? Older guy.
than me. Older than
Okay.
me.
Well, It would have been cool
Dude
if you would
had
have
a
been.
gray beard, and as soon as I saw the gray beard, I'm like, yes.
It would have been.
Yes.
It would have been cool to be like, I'll give you this board under one condition: show up on February 10th.
Yeah.
Just
right?
once. Just
Be
show
like,
up. Just come by.
here. I'm gonna message him and be like, here it is. This is the community. Come hang.
Hey, you never know. When
Yeah.
You just that one person that encourages you to do something that you thought you could never
Yeah.
do. When you witness somebody's just like, man, I've always wanted to. It's like, you can.
We were talking about this earlier. I was talking about being a rapper on one of Vaughn's songs. Yeah, dude. And I'm taking this inspiration, dude.
Yes,
you can.
please.
We can.
Let's go.
I appreciate the
Yes,
offer,
we
dude.
Can.
You got
Yes,
time to put
we
me on the
can.
album? You got.
Look, I can try. I'll make it.
All right.
I can make
Hey,
a
that's
beat
all I'm
for you.
asking for, dude.
Dude,
man.
worming his way into
You-
Vaughn's next project.
I
Let's
also
go.
will need you to ghostwrite my verse, by the way.
So it's okay. I got you, bro.
Hey, there we go.
I got
There
you.
we
Dude,
go.
one day we'll get a Skate Mansfield rap. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in there, man. I'm telling you, I'm offering, like, when y'all get the Lex Park, I'll be cooking out every weekend.
Let's go.
Dude,
for real.
we're working with Rocky. Rocky's gonna do
Balboa.
a show. We'll have Vaughn perform.
Yeah.
We're just gonna bring awareness. We're gonna do
Yes.
everything we can to make this the best we can. Skate Mansfield, thank you for hanging out with us. And checking out this video. If you can, if you don't mind, go ahead and give this video a like. Subscribe to the channel.
Please.
That helps spread the
it.
word.
Yes.
We just want people to know
What
about
we're
the
doing.
skate scene in Mansfield.
Yep.
Skating is tight, y'all.
It is,
Right?
man. And the community, even if you don't skate or whatever, come by.
Whatever,
Come hang out.
We're good people to
Yep.
talk to. Come hang with us. So starting February 10th, that'll be the Skate Mansfield skate group where we're going to have a little kind of fellowship where we all get together and hang out, talk about stuff. And then we skate. It'll be indoors, so
Yep.
the rest of the winter, doesn't matter how much it snows, we're going to be there every Friday
There we go.
skateboarding.
That's
We're hopefully going to have some people donate some ramps that we can skate in there. If not, we're just going to make up our own fun with skateboarding in
do
that. Dude, that place is fun just to roll around. I think we should have some races in there.
Yep.
We're going to have all sorts of fun. So February 10th,
Yes.
check out the episode description. The link to be able to sign up and sign the waiver will be in
We
there.
got events coming up in 2023. Don't know specifics yet,
Yep.
but
we'll have
obviously
some
stay
Lexington,
tuned.
Yeah, we'll have some Lexington events. We'll hopefully have some DIY stuff coming
We got
up
the
there.
Lex Games August 19th, 2023.
No,
Let's go.
real talk. Let's do a Lex Games at the, like you said, the Blueberry Festival.
I think that's early September, right?
Yep.
Usually.
I mean, we can. Hey,
Yep.
we can do.
We got all this stuff. We almost had an event a couple months ago.
We tried.
because all the kids from the school just comes, and I know.
Sure.
this, but yo,
Yep.
Dude, you know me.
Let's do it.
If I had if it was just up to me and I could do whatever I want, it would not only I wouldn't just have a skate park in this town. It would be every school would have a skate team and we would just do competitions all
That'd
the
be
time.
awesome. Fire.
That would be so dope.
Fire.
Dude, run for mayor or something. Mayor BJ.
I'm in.
Mayor B-Rob. B-Rob and
B-Rob.
VP Heartthrob.
VP's Heartthrob, and we're running the town.
Real
That's what we're
quick,
doing.
before we end the show, need to get all your plugs and stuff again.
Hit it with the plugs.
All right.
Do it, dude. This is what you're bad at.
Do you want
it.
me to do it?
We're all bad at this.
Vaundoom, VAUNDOOM.
Yes, I'm on twitch.tv/Vaundoom. I'm on Twitter @Vaundoom. I'm on Instagram O_H_Vaundoom. And I'm on TikTok now, Vaundoom. Everything is Vaundoom.
Von Doozy.
We're going to give him one more big shout out. The other night when he was making some beats, I had just put into the chat on his Twitch and I said, hey, my kids are watching and they're super interested. Can you explain A to Z your beats? And he's like, oh, absolutely. And he just explained very slowly and very understandably. My kids sat here with me. We're watching it over here and we're watching Vaundoom just make his beats. And my kids are like, this is awesome.
Yep.
I can't believe it.
It is awesome to see.
He started talking right to him. He's like, "Oh yeah, hey BJ's kids. Yeah, I do this, that, and the other." He is that kind of Twitch streamer, and it's a blast to watch. And I can't believe the beats he comes up with. It's
Go
so
support
much fun
him.
to watch.
Thank you.
Go support him everywhere. Twitch,
Thank you,
Instagram, all that kind of stuff. Like BJ said, please like, subscribe,
Oh, go to
share.
Go to Outer Heaven
Oh, yes.
Music. skate.bandcamp.com
Yep.
to
Yep.
listen to my new single, Lightless Soul.
Fire.
Just so you know, I'm waiting. I'm waiting until that album drops so I can buy the album on there. 'Cause
Yep.
That's what I did with
Yep.
this thing I built.
Trust
So
me,
Yep.
I think everyone is.
everybody go buy this thing I built. That
Yep.
that album's amazing. Check out. Well, if you're watching this on a Friday, this night will be Teach a Dummy's 2022 music review, and somebody may show up on that music review.
Audio. Don't say show up because audio, but
Audio. Well, if you're on the Patreon, you get to watch it. So let's go.
That's tight. But this was awesome, guys.
that's awesome, man.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for
coming out,
coming.
Vaughn.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
And I guess there's just one thing left to do.
Go skate.
Do it.
Skate.
Skate.
Skate!
Skate.
And don't stop either.
This guy gets it.
Bye.
Peace.